The Thunder River Rapids ride has been thrilling visitors at the park for 30 years. Today, tragedy as one of the rafts overturned, throwing 2 passengers off, trapping 2 others on a conveyor belt underneath.
Theme parks, they're supposed to be fun, right? Screams of joy, cotton candy, memories that last forever. But sometimes, they last for all the wrong reasons. Sometimes, joy turns into horror, laughter into silence. From roller coasters gone rogue to slides that became death traps. These aren't your average theme park stories. These are the scariest theme park accidents of all time. Brace yourself, it's about to get real. First, Battersea Park, Big Dipper. Disaster, 1972, London, May 30th, 1972. A ride meant to delight, ended in death. The Big Dipper, an old wooden coaster, suddenly detached during its climb. The train rolled backward, fast, crashed into another. 5 kids, gone. Ages 8 to 15. 13 others, injured, some forever. 1 boy was flung onto the track and crushed. Another thrown out completely. Eyewitnesses said it sounded like an explosion. And then just screams. Turns out the safety system, outdated. Maintenance, horrible. Even today, survivors speak of the screams, the pain, the guilt. It's still the deadliest roller coaster accident in history, and it could have been prevented. What makes it worse? It was the second major issue with that coaster. The park had already received warnings, but they didn't listen. Cost cutting, 1, lives were lost. 2, Six Flags, Haunted Castle Fire, 1984. May 11th, 1984. Six Flags, Great Adventure, New Jersey, the Haunted Castle. Not just spooky, deadly. A tiny spark, maybe a lighter, turned the maze into a blazing inferno. Foam walls, 0 sprinklers, no emergency exits. Smoke filled the rooms within seconds. 8 teens burned alive, unrecognizable, identified only by their teeth. 1 teen was on a first date. They never made it out. Fire codes changed after that, but those lives, gone. For what? A cheap scare. The scariest part, there were chances to fix it, warnings, recommendations, but the park didn't want to spend money. In the end, they paid in blood. 3rd Krug Park roller coaster crash, 1930. Omaha, Nebraska, July 24th, 1930. A normal day at Krug Park until it wasn't. The Big Dipper derailed. A snapped cable. 1 car flew off the tracks. 4 women died. 17 more badly hurt. Back then, ride inspections were kinda optional. A steel girder bent. The train broke apart mid-turn. Eyewitnesses said the car was spinning like a top before slamming down. That crash, it shocked the whole country. Even today, it's remembered as one of the darkest days in US amusement park history. And yet, little changed. At least not right away. Verrückt waterslide tragedy. In Kansas City, August 7th, 2016. Verrückt, German for crazy. And yeah, it was. The tallest water slide in the world, until it took a child's life. 10-year-old Caleb Schwab flew out of his raft, hit a metal beam, decapitated. Reports said his harness wasn't designed for someone so small, and yet he was allowed to ride. Why? Celebrity status. His dad was a Kansas state representative. The design? Insane. The testing? Rushed. For TV ratings, the park got sued $20 million. They tore it down, but Caleb's story, it still echoes. He was just a kid looking for fun. Now he's a symbol of everything wrong with thrill-seeking at any cost. 5. Dreamworld Thunder River Rapids disaster, 2016. Australia, Dreamworld, October 25th, 2016. A raft got stuck, then another slammed into it. 4 adults, trapped underneath machinery, crushed, gone. Just like that. A malfunctioning pump caused the water to drop. The raft flipped. Seconds. That's all it took. Kids watched from nearby. 1 lost both parents that day. Dreamworld got hit with a $3.6 million fine, but fines don't bring people back. And what's worse, it was preventable. A warning light had gone off that morning. They ignored it. Another cost-cutting tragedy. 6. Action Park's Cannonball Loop, 80s, New Jersey, the 80s. Action Park, or as locals called it, Traction Park. Why? You'd end up in traction. The Cannonball Loop was a real-life cartoon ride. A vertical loop, like a full loop. People got stuck inside it, knocked out cold, teeth shattered. They even installed a hatch to pull stuck riders out. Some rumored decapitations. No deaths confirmed, but plenty of blood. Engineers were paid $100 just to test it. It ran for just 2 years before they shut it down. probably should have never opened it at all. It wasn't engineering, it was madness wrapped in steel and poor judgment. 7. Orlando Freefall Drop Tower, 2022, March 24, 2022, Icon Park, Florida. Tyre Sampson, 14 years old, 430 feet up. Then he fell. A harness failed. His body wasn't secured. He weighed over the limit, but no one stopped him. A safety light was on, but the restraint wasn't locked. Video footage captured everything. Chilling. His friends screamed for help. Too late. That fall, 70 feet, straight down. Lawsuit, $150 million. But for his family, there's no number that makes this okay. It wasn't just a mistake. It was negligence, plain and simple. 8. Jetline roller coaster derailment, 2023, Stockholm, Sweden, June 25th, 2023. Jetline roller coaster derailed mid-ride. A support beam snapped. 1 woman died. 9 more hurt, including children. She was celebrating her birthday. She never made it to dinner. It wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. The ride shut down. Sweden launched a full review of theme park safety, and still, questions remain. How did this even pass inspection? Safety should never be a guessing game. 9. Excalibur roller coaster collision, 1998, Texas, March 21st, 1998. Six Flags Over Texas, the Excalibur coaster. A maintenance crew made a mistake. 1 train stalled. Another rolled backward. Boom. Collision. 31 people hurt. Broken bones. Whiplash. Panic. Guests trapped for hours. Some hanging upside down. The scariest part? It wasn't mechanical failure. It was human error. Plain and simple. A reminder that even with the best machines, people can be the weak link. 10th, Superman Tower of Power Amputation, 2007, June 21st, 2007, Kentucky Kingdom. A cable on the Superman Tower snapped, wrapped around Caitlin Lassiter's legs as the ride dropped. She was 13, both feet gone. She survived, barely. Her sister watched it happen, screamed until her voice gave out. Recovery took years. The park shut the ride down, gave a $1 million settlement, but Caitlin, she's the one who paid the real price. She now speaks about ride safety, turning tragedy into purpose. These stories, they're not just headlines, they're warnings, stark ones. Theme parks are fun until they're not. Over 300 million people visit US parks every year. Serious injuries? Rare. About 1 in 15.7 million visits lead to hospitalization. But if it happens to you, that one is everything. These accidents push change. Battersea, it shaped modern coaster safety. Verrückt exposed how chasing world records can kill. Dream World showed what happens when maintenance gets sloppy. There's a lesson here. A few, actually. Check ride warnings. Pay attention to weight and height limits. If it feels off, don't ride it. Thrills are great, but not worth your life. So that's it. The scariest theme park accidents in history. True nightmares, hiding behind roller coaster tracks and water slide pipes. If this freaked you out even a little, smash that like button. Seriously, it helps. Subscribe for more insane deep dives. Leave a comment. What's the scariest ride you ever saw? Let's talk about it. Let's stay safe, stay smart, and I'll catch you in the next one.